you can see how old it's already. It's already old.
Watch me transform this to this.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Miss Manda Crystal. Yeah. I'm excited about this video. Of course, I'm always excited. In all my videos, I'll always be excited because I love doing this and I hope you to enjoy watching. So today, I will be showing you the last way in which I'll be styling this hairstyle in because it's already old and I'm about taking it down. I hope you have watched how I did this hairstyle. You really need to watch that. Don't forget to check among my videos and see how I did this hairstyle. Actually, I'm about to get out to work. I have like 1 hour in front of me, but I want to put it in this last style before I take it out. And of course, you will want to know how this kind of hairstyle is being taken off, right? In my next video, I'll be showing you how I am taking this down. And the way I started just now, it makes me to think about this species of dog that has long ears, like check that out. I have this my client since I put on this hair. She has been calling me Black Barbie. Like, hello Black Barbie, are you here? I'm like, yeah, Angel. She's called Angel and I like her. She's a sweet woman. I like her. So that has been my name whenever I get to her house. So since I'm having just few hours before going out to work, let's just dive right in and I will do that real quick and you see how it goes. So first thing will be to unravel that. Yeah, you can see how old it's already. It's already old. Yeah, so don't forget to stay tuned with me to see how I take this down. Like my next video after this one, I will be taking it down with you. So don't forget to always stick around. Right there. I enjoyed this hairstyle. I loved it. I hope you too loved it. I hope you didn't forget to check Yemi Alade's Instagram as I had recommended. I hope you actually saw how it's her to-go hairstyle, right? You actually saw that. So yeah, so let's go right in without talking too much. So the style I'll be doing with this hairstyle, the last way I want to wear it in, it's in Bantu Knots. Yeah, I hope you guys know Bantu Knots. So it came to my mind and I was wondering, how would I do this? Like it has this afro puffs at the end, and so how will I do these Bantu Knots with these afro puffs at the end? We will try that and you'll see. So let's go right in. Start with this first one right here. I hold this way and kind of turn it around, you know, and I just go right ahead, turn that around. Yeah. It's a hell of a work, right? So let's go right ahead. I'll just start by kind of making it long, let it come down long, and I turn it around, then just go right ahead. Whoa, it's not an easy job. Oh my. Yeah, it's not really an easy job, but we are not giving up. Let's give it another try. We will keep trying until we get there, That's always the aim. Try and try and try and try until you finally get there. Giving up should never be an option. Never you give up. Always keep trying. Know that there are 10,000 ways you can achieve something. So never you give up. Keep trying and trying and trying and trying and trying until you get there. Et voila! The first one is done. Let's try it again on the second one. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling down the puff at the end so that it should be a little longer, and we'll be able to use that to secure it at the end. You want it to stay firm, you don't want it to unravel, so that's why I pulled the puff at the end. Basically, it's just doing Bantu knots. You guys know how to do Bantu knots, right? The only difference is we are doing it on this old hairstyle, which is kind of complicated. That's why it's a little complicated in achieving it. Yeah, complicated, but not impossible. So, as you can see, we are achieving that, and it's surprising. I was surprised too that it came out this good. Like, at the end, you will see how I get this really well good looking. So yeah, always remember to pull the end so that you can have a lot of material that you can use to secure that at the end. You want it to be firmly hold together. So when I did this, I wanted to know the story behind Bantu knots. Like, why is it called Bantu knots? So this sent me to go online and read different articles about the Bantu. So we all know, especially from Cameroon, we've heard about the name Bantu people, right? So we have Bantu in the regions of Cameroon, that is Central Africa, in Southern Africa, and in Eastern Africa. Of course, when you hear the name, the Bantu people is in Africa. So this hairstyle is, of course, African origin. So the Bantu people are across different countries in Africa. Even though they have these variations in language, they however maintain a few common customs and languages. So Bantu knots are said to have been originated from the Zulu tribes in Southern and West Africa. So it's said to carry a substantial meaning in black culture, and it's a representative of black pride. Yeah, so when you carry on your Bantu knots, know that it's kind of a black pride that you are representing. So Bantu knots are also called like Zulu knots, like because it's from the Zulu tribe, so it's kind of called Zulu knots too. So right now in Africa, there are numerous tribes of Bantu speaking people. So Bantu knots is of ages. It remains one of the most popular classic African hairdo. Even though nowadays, especially in this 21st century, Africa has been battling with the European beauty standards, Bantu knots will always remind me that we have held on to our history over the years. And I'm so amazed to see that not only Africans wear this hairstyle, it has gone a long way. You will see Bantu knots on the red carpets with white folks wearing it on. You will see Bantu knots in TV shows. You will see Bantu knots in movies, European movies. You will see Bantu knots everywhere. It actually remains most popular African heritage hairdo that is worn by everybody, not just black people. And what I love about this classic African hairdo is it doesn't have a fixed way in which it should look. We know it has its origin, but it can be reproduced in so many different ways. I'm going to show you a number of people, some of which you might know, some of which you might not know, who wore this hairstyle and how they wore it and how it looked on them, and how they recreated it. And come to think of it, you know that this hairstyle being transformed into Bantu knots was inspired by Yemi Alade and Rihanna. And this just sounds to me like it's a reminder if you haven't watched that video, you need to, because it feels to me like you have skipped a step and you are a step ahead, which is kind of, something lacking. You need to have a base before you go forward. I believe so. So you need to watch that video. So funny enough, they too have worn this hairstyle in their own way. I'm going to show you how they recreated this hairstyle and how they wore it and how it looked on them. And right now, it amazes me how I didn't even think about them when I thought of transforming this look into Bantu knots. And it just happens that they too had worn Bantu knots in their different ways. So I'm going to show that to you. And I want you to have a better appraisal of this. So I'm going to show their looks side by side with mine when this will be completed. I hope by now you already know how to achieve Bantu knots stemming from this hairstyle. And one thing I always love when I'm doing my hair is it's always a discovery. Yeah, because when I have an idea, I dive right in without actually knowing the exact way I'll be doing it. But as I'm doing it, I'm learning along the line. And growing up, I've always had this habit of wanting to share what I learn with people. So right now, that's what I'm doing. As I discover, as I learn, I want to share with you. That's why I love making YouTube videos. And you can see it is very self-explanatory, very explicit. You can see just as I do it. Yeah, let's explain one last time how it's being done. So remember to pull the puff a little down, twist the strand so that it becomes a little firm, and you turn that around itself from the bottom. And here you can see that I create kind of a loop, like an opening in the puff, and I get that into the strand that was turned around, and that actually secures it more firmly. And the last one, let's do it again. Let's try that again. So always remember to twist that around to make the strand a little strong. Now you turn it around on the bottom on itself. You turn that until you are at the area of the puff. So with the puff now, I create this opening, this loop, and I take this strand that is firmly turned around down and put it inside the loop, and it holds that firm. And as I said in the beginning, there are 1,000 ways you can achieve something. And on this hairstyle, I have used 2 different ways to achieve this one. And if you want to wear it for a longer period of time, you can use rubber bands to hold it more firm so that it doesn't detach itself. As for me, this will just sit in there for a couple of days, and I'll be taking it down with you in my next video. So right now, are you ready for the verdict? I hope the first thing you said was, "Wow!" Yeah, I guess so, because that was my reaction. On a serious note, get down in the comment section below. Tell me what you were expecting and if I went beyond your expectation, because this is just like it was a new hairstyle, as if it wasn't stemming from an old hairstyle. It looks this good. It looks this fresh. Yeah, I believe if you had met me on the streets without watching this video, you will be like, oh, I love your hairstyle, without having an idea that it stemmed from an old hairstyle, right? So I laid down my edges and put up some bits to spice the look up, and we got this transformation. And as promised, this is Rihanna in Bantu Knots, our African superstar Yemi Alade, and very much relatable to the American actress Kiki Layne. And last but not the least, Yara Shahidi, beautiful American actress as well. I love how she did hers. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Ciao, bye bye.